Welcome to another edition of the High Level Media Game of the Week, powered by the SHN Sports Broadcast Network. Now, turn up the volume as we send it courtside with your play-by-play host, PD Doris.
Good afternoon, basketball fans. Welcome to Fort Mill, South Carolina for the ECBL Championship. I'm PD Doris with your call today alongside Mr. Anderson. Welcome aboard, Anderson.
Hey, glad to be here.
Well, Anderson, we got a great championship action here about to unfold between our eyes in about 6.5 minutes as we have the North Carolina Coyotes out of Durham and the PrimeTime players out of Fort Mill, South Carolina. I understand that you've been a part of the ECBL for a while, and you've seen how the PrimeTime players come out and play. Last week I had a chance to get my first glimpse of them, other than watching some of their screams throughout the year. But I tell you, I haven't seen many teams consistent from the perimeter like the PrimeTime players.
And they sure knocked that shot down.
I tell you, man, it's unbelievable. In the first half last week, they had 19 threes. I barely have 19 layups in, 24 minutes of playing when I played back in the day with the great Wilt Chamberlain, We're old.
They sure put those points up on the board.
And, it's amazing the ability that, the confidence they shoot. It's amazing. Like, everybody hears they've been through college, but, I'm 41, and when I shoot a layup, I'm not as confident as they are shooting 32 feet out.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the familiarity they have with the program and the consistency that their head coach, Chris, has brought to the program, and they do a lot to build that chemistry and selective with the roster they put together.
Yeah, you look at the roster, some big PrimeTime names there, are the famous at one time, retired a few years back, Devin Booker. Devin Booker's brother, Trevor. Devin, we wish we'd had him,
Right.
Trevor brings in a big presence down low, 6'8" frame. And then you look at the guard play with Chris Moore. Chris comes in. This is 6'2", played college at Charleston Southern. And but if you look at the players, it's not like it's a big roster.
Right.
It's only consisted of 7 to 9 players, which the 7 to 9 players, if you're the seventh man, you're definitely going to get some run. But it's everybody on the team well averages in the 20s.
Right, correct. And they share that ball, and there's a saying where, a lot can be accomplished when you don't care who gets the credit. And I think that PrimeTime players really embody not caring who gets the credit as long as that ball's going in the basket.
Yes, and we take a look at our visiting team that will be visitors today, the North Carolina Coyotes. One thing I did notice when they were walking in the gymnasium here is tonight there's going to be some mismatching underneath, and that's going to be without the big center presence of Robert Espinoza. He walked in, he had a brace around his left knee, and he will not be playing tonight. So, last week his presence down low was able to extend them to the championship this week. But they got some great small guard play also with Barbie and Dawson. But what can we look for the Coyotes today as we take a look at Barbie out there? He's definitely trying to get up his shots.
Well, I think if they can speed the game up and kind of take advantage of some of the size that PrimeTime has by flying up and down the court, I think one of the weaknesses PrimeTime does have is that their big guys, though they are dominant on both ends of the court, is they don't play both ends of the court every single possession. And I think if the Coyotes can take advantage of that and kind of eliminate the presence of Trevor Booker and the big guy in the middle, Ricardo Glenn, I think that they have a chance. The last time they played on May 15th, Trevor Booker wasn't present, and they were able to have a really close game that came down to a buzzer beater for the PrimeTime players. So I think if they can eliminate the post presence, they have a good chance at being competitive and maybe even winning this game.
Yeah, that will be shocking as next week the game will not be streamed that I know of right now because High Level Media has some obligations with the TBL and the Raleigh Firebirds, but it will be the first ECBL Super Cup next week. The winner of this will play the winner of the Eastern side. So, a lot's at stake tonight for either team. but PrimeTime would like to get the big victory here today.
Yeah, I think they'll be going for their 6th straight ECBL championship.
That's one for the index. Then they got the thumb covered.
They're
it's
going
time for the index.
Next up.
All right, Anderson, we're going to take a quick break. We're about 6 minutes away from tipping off here as the clock reads to us. We're going to come back with your starting lineups and some closing remarks and the P&A question of the day. Who's going to win the ECBL championship and this 2021 ECBL championship?
Need a place to manage your investment? Then look no further than Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs. Whether you need to roll over an IRA or open a traditional or Roth IRA, our exceptional guidance and wide range of investment options can help you plan intelligent guidance in person, online, or over the phone. We offer access to powerful tools and comprehensive research. We also offer great value, including no account fees and no minimums to open an account. Maybe you want to talk about mutual funds. Choose from over 10,000 funds, many with no transaction fee. How about brokerage? $0 commission for U.S. stock, ETF, and options trades. And how about some cash management? You get reimbursed for ATM fees with no minimum balance required. Sound like something you want to take a look at? Then give them a call today at 800-631-1903. That's 800-631-1903. Or visit Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs, North Carolina.
1 in 3 adults in America have prediabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Here's 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mama. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Welcome back to Fort Mill, South Carolina, as we're on hand. This is Petey Doors with Anderson. We're here inside the Bank Street Gym as we're here for the ECBL championship against PrimeTime players and the North Carolina Coyotes. Anderson, I understand we have the ECBL All-Star game in 2 weeks. That will be July 10th. The rosters come out this week. How does the rosters look up with what players on either team that's will be shining in that one shiny moment on July 10th?
Well, I'm excited. We have Trevor Booker making his first ECBL All-Star appearance here, and then Ricardo Glenn and Chris Moore from the PrimeTime players.
I'll tell you right there, that's 75 points.
Well, they surely get it up, and it's been interesting kind of in the development of the league and the development of this team, seeing Chris Moore become more of a distributor rather than a lead shot taker for the team, even though in the past couple weeks he has shown that ability when his team needed him to do that. So really excited to see him perform today and then see him in that all-star environment where I think he'll thrive, and the teammates that he's playing with will really enjoy and benefit from playing with the guard of his caliber. Yes.
What about the Coyotes? How many did they get to make the roster?
Well, they have Mikael Faulkner and Kendrick Colvin that'll be on playing for them and representing the North Carolina Coyotes in the All-Star game.
Kendrick Colvin is a big presence down low, and Faulkner is he does have the ability to shoot the long-range jumper. But I was just taking a look at the court as Isaiah Mays. He has a unique warm-up, and last week his game stepped up to the next level as his outside shooting, and also last week it was a lot of Kendrick Colvin and Isaiah Mays for the Coyotes.
Well, that's what makes them all-stars.
Exactly right. As we're a few minutes away, we're going to take our last commercial break and come right back here with live action of the 2021 ECBL Championship from Fort Mills, South Carolina.
Sunny days are here. Why drive around in a dirty car? Remember, a dirty car is a dirty shame. come on over to American Pride Express Car Wash and let the guys and girls clean it like we own it. Buy an Express gift card and we'll give you a free premium car wash free. Gift cards can be purchased at any of our convenient locations in Raleigh, Wake Forest, Garner, Cary, Knightdale, Apex, Clayton, Smithfield, Fuqua, Varana. Clean cars, good service, affordable prices.
Sinclair Broadcast Group Incorporated was founded in 1986 and is one of the largest and most diversified television broadcasting companies in the country. Sinclair owns and operates, programs, and provides sales services to 163 television stations in 77 major markets. That's more television stations than anyone in the U.S. We have affiliations with all the major networks including Fox, ABC, MyTV, CBS, NBC, Univision, Azteca, and CW. On behalf of Sinclair,
welcome back to Bank Street Gym. I'm Petey Doris with your call of the 2021 ECBL Championship today on hand inside the Fort Mills Community Center Gymnasium known as the Bank Street Gym. We're going to take a look at our starting lineups for the ECBL, the home team, as it's the PrimeTime players. They will start number 2, Chris Moore. Number 14, Lysander Bracey. Number 21, Mr. Turner Jr. And number 24, Turner. And also, rounding out the starting 5, number 35, Trevor Booker. Take a look at the away team, the Carolina Coyotes. They come starting James Barbie, number 1. Number 3, Aaron Dawson. Number 24, Raheem Ashidi. Number 33, Kevin Williams. And rounding out the starting 5, number 40, Kendrick Coleman. We're going to step away your final closing remarks of pregame and come right back here with live action inside the 2021 ECBL Championship.
Every Friday at 7:30 a.m., join the Sports Shop with Rishi K. Mack along with Wade Harris of the Raleigh Firebirds for Firebirds Friday. That's right, all the information you may want for the upcoming games, status of the players. You check it out each and every Friday at 7:30 a.m. on 99.3 and 96.5 FM, as well as streaming on WRALSportsFan.com. Firebirds Friday.
Spring has sprung, and that means one thing in North Carolina: pollen. Yeah, I know I said the word pollen, but don't hate me. Now let's be serious for a moment. No one likes a car that looks like Big Bird coming down the road all covered in pollen. So why should you? Get into American Pride Express Car Wash with 8 locations in the Triangle. To find the closest location to you, just visit us at AmericanPrideExpress.com/locations. Open 7 days a week, rain or shine.
Honey, did you spill your beverage last week watching the Raleigh Firebirds on TBL TV?
Yes, honey, I did. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for not cleaning it up properly.
Okay, I'm going to have to give Ever Ready Maintenance a call to get the stain up from over a week ago.
Give Ever Ready Maintenance a call to keep you out of the doghouse. 919-215-9600 to get a hassle-free estimate today. Don't wait till it's too late. 919-215-9600.
Wearing a mask helps prevent the spread of COVID-19. Wear your mask correctly. Wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds before putting on your mask. Holding the ear loops or ties, make sure the mask covers your nose and mouth and secure it around your chin. Try to fit it snugly against the sides of your face. Make sure you can breathe easily and keep the mask on the entire time you're in public. To learn more, visit cdc.gov/coronavirus.
It's time for more exciting action. Let's take it courtside with play-by-play man Petey Doris.
Welcome back inside Bank Street Gym. I'm Petey Doris, Seth Anderson with a call today as we are getting underway here for the 2021 ECBL Championship. as the North Carolina Coyotes all dressed in blue. White numbers, Coyotes down their left side. And the PrimeTime players in the white home jerseys, powder blue numbers with PrimeTime in midnight blue across their chest. As at the jump ball is Colvin and Booker. $5, Booker gets it.
Your money's safe.
My money's safe. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, great action here. See what the PrimeTime players and the Coyotes have in store for us in this championship Saturday. Pretty muggy afternoon here in Fort Mills, a little overcast, but it's a heavy 90 degrees.
It sure is hot. As the people start to creep in, the temperature starts to go up in here.
Got the Super Cup game next week, and we got the All-Star game the following week. 2 more games for the ECBL season. So we'll see these players a few more times. And here goes the jump ball, and the Coyotes, I lost $5 on that one. Coyotes start the first possession. And they'll unleash a 3, and coming down with the rebound is Mays. Right to Colvin. Colvin, nice little left-handed hook over Booker, and it was good.
Big basket, big basket. We're off to the races here. 2-0 start. Okay. So we got big shot. We've got a miss by PrimeTime players, and the North Carolina Coyotes are taking it down the court. And they are putting those shots up quick with a quick miss by the North Carolina Coyotes, and we have the PrimeTime players bringing it down the court. Into Trevor Booker right down the middle. Quick offensive rebound right back to Trevor Booker with the slam dunk. Man, the Coyotes are really utilizing that Carolina break, bringing it down the sideline. One-on-one action.
Nice 3 right there by Mays, but couldn't get the roll as it's still 2-2. They're working the perimeter as the PrimeTime players. They get a 3 off the heel of the iron. Big rebound by Barbie, smallest man on the court, standing in 6'1".
And they're really getting those shots up.
Barbie's little bunny laid on the rim, but right there was Colvin to pick it up. Chris Moore drives, takes a little 14-footer. Booker slaps down the rebound. They'll kick it baseline, and Booker with the second rebound. Left-handed layup is good.
Man, he is really dominating on those boards, and that's what we said in the beginning of the game, that the Coyotes were going to have to prevent if they were going to have a chance tonight.
Big presence by Booker as Williams missed a little bunny in the lane. PrimeTime's baskets are coming up empty to start off here. Booker with his 4th rebound. Booker says, I got this quarterback situation. Kicks it right elbow. They'll spin it around to Moore.
Moore distributing that basketball.
Turner with a 3. Booker with a rebound and a putback.
Man, another one. He is absolutely eating up the offensive rebounds.
Booker with a quick 4 points for the PrimeTime. Barbie with a 3 over Moore, and it was nothing but nylon.
They're down the court.
They look down low to Booker.
Oh,
off his foot. Nice feed to Booker. Early substitution for the Coyotes as Ian Gregory will check in, as Mays will head to the trainer. They step into it, drop it off to Gregory. Gregory's lost at the top of the key on Booker. Drives on Booker. Spins at baby hook. No. Booker right there with the 6th rebound. Booker looks ahead. Crosses his man up. Right-handed layups come up short. Moore fighting with the rebound. And it's going to stay right with the PrimeTime.
And Trevor's doing an amazing job in here, owning the paint and causing disruption.
As he definitely had Gregory confused on that baby hook. As Booker's looking, he'll take a three, come up short. Coming down with the rebound was Williams. Williams looking like old young Jeezy out there. Get a screen and he'll roll and stop on the baseline. So kicking it back out to Gregory. Gregory is definitely, you can tell his hesitation on Booker. As Colvin will say, next man up, I'll miss this one. 7-6 is your score. Williams with the steal, right in the hands of Colvin. Colvin drives, crosses Booker up, and Booker snaps it out. Colvin staying right with him and going up strong with that baby hook. It's 9-6. The Coyotes lead early. 7 minutes left in the first.
They're doing a good job on the boards as well, collectively as a team, with the Coyotes.
Dawson drives, kicks it over to Williams. Williams to Barbie. Barbie in the paint. Tries to shake and bake. Oh, nice pass. No-look pass to Williams, and Moore comes up with the rebound. Great look by Barbie to Williams. Williams wasn't expecting that no-look pass. When you're in that perimeter, it's like golf. Whenever you're in that circle around the hole, you definitely want to stay awake. Nice give and go right there for Bracey. Bracey stops the bleeding. We've got a 1-point game here, 7:04 left in the first. Williams, 17-foot straightaway, nothing but nylon.
They're filling it up. They're really holding up to the bill of putting the ball in the basket and getting a lot of shots up.
Chris Moore feeds Bracey. Bracey drops it to Booker. But there's great defense right there for Dawson. Booker on Gregory. Dribbles off his foot. Here comes the Coyotes in transition. Right-handed layup is good. 4-0 run by the Coyotes. See what Chris Moore can do with his offense. It's 13-8. Definitely a mismatch down low if they feed Booker. They've got 6 points from Booker, 6 of the team's 8. Bracey, stripped from back, right to Booker. Booker to Moore, Moore for three, and the bank's open. The bank is open in South Carolina. I might need to cash that check.
I know, Saturday afternoon, bank's open. Raheem Oshidi is doing a great job, I think, disrupting Trevor Booker and him getting his hands on the ball since he's checked in.
As Williams drives, nice little bunny in the lane, and it's good. 15-11 early in the first. Chris Moore. Barbie right on Moore, giving him some space there. Dropping to Oshidi. Oshidi's nice. Great defense by Oshidi on Booker as it forced Turner Jr. to go down low. And we got a timeout, our first timeout. 15-11, the Coyotes lead the PrimeTime in the ECBL Championship.
Need a place to manage your investment? Then look no further than Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs. Whether you need to roll over an IRA or open a traditional or Roth IRA, our exceptional guidance and wide range of investment options can help you plan intelligent guidance in person, online, or over the phone. We offer access to powerful tools and comprehensive research. We also offer great value, including no account fees and no minimums to open an account. Maybe you want to talk about mutual funds. Choose from over 10,000 funds, many with no transaction fee. How about brokerage? $0 commission for U.S. stock, ETF, and options trades. And how about some cash management?
It's time for more exciting action. Let's take a courtside with play-by-play man Petey Dardis.
Welcome back inside ECBL Championship. Say that 30 times. You'll be blah, 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 like that. So it's 15-11. PrimeTime. Catch yourself in a little deficit here. 4-0 run by the Coyotes as Oshidi is trying to put a good padlock on Booker.
Yeah, he is doing a great job. He came in the game and where Booker was just kind of having a free-for-all, he's coming there and causing some disruption and taking Booker out of his flow and making him look to his other teammates to get going in the game.
PrimeTime with the ball. Left wing is Turner Jr. Turner Jr. straight away, and it's Moore fight down a rebound. Go right to Booker. Working a perimeter. Turner, left side, left baseline, trying to look for Booker, and Booker's appear to be fouled as he doesn't like the call.
I'm telling you, Raheem Rashidi is doing an excellent job. I know we keep driving that point in, but it is really good how he's playing this defending on Trevor Booker.
On his offense, he's not taking it to the hole on Booker. I mean, obviously, a mismatch on physical size, but height, they're right there together. As they push it ahead, the Coyotes, and they got a two-handed slam by Colvin.
And they are taking a page out of Dean Smith's book, getting that ball up the floor.
Exactly what you need to do if you plan on beating the primetime players here in the championship. They feed Booker. Booker's no-look pass right to Turner Jr., and Turner goes up strong. And that was Odell Turner. Nice little wraparound layup as he is falling. Colvin on Odell, turns around, and Williams with the rebound, but Primetime gets it right back as Bracey. He'll leave it to Turner Jr. back to Bracey. Three. Wide open. Could not connect with it. Wide open three. Definitely, it's like a free throw. You definitely have to make those. Dawson is guarded by Bracey. Dawson with the wraparound layup. And here we are. Biggest lead for the Coyotes. 19-13.
They are getting to the basket at will, and they are really taking advantage of every opportunity that Primetime's giving them in that paint.
Booker with a fake three and drives, right-handed layup, and it's good.
Booker taking it back to the basics with a pump fake and a rip through. Whoa, a five-slammer jam, a slam dunk with Barbie connecting with Kendrick Colvin for the alley-oop.
21-15. 3:26 left. Bracey drives, and Barbie fouls him. We got some substitutions coming in as Ricardo Glenn will check in, and Murray for Primetime. So that will send Turner Jr. and Bracey will have a seat. So now they're going big ball.
Coyotes just subbing in Mays for Raheem Oshidi.
So Booker.
Interested to see if Booker can take advantage of this matchup now that Oshidi's out the game.
He misses the easy wraparound layup. 7-point lead for the Coyotes. Far side is Williams. Moore's on Williams. He'll kick it to Barbie. Cross-court pass. Three on the way. Short. Booker with not even a contested rebound. Murray last week for the Primetime was one of the perimeter shooters that kind of took the eye off of Chris Moore. And the defender started grabbing him, and that's when Chris Moore stepped up and started sinking him himself. Definitely different pace here today in this game than last week's game for the Primetime, even with Booker.
They're getting that ball up the court, right back into the middle for him.
And Booker misses another layup, but he stays right with it and comes up strong with the second putback. 21-17.
Seems like the key to Booker's game tonight is going to be stick-to-itiveness.
Exactly, as Williams with a little up and under layup off the left side, 23-17. It feels like the way the Coyotes, it's right when, and Booker with a give-and-go slam. As soon as the Primetime scored, the Coyotes not letting them set back up in defense as they're moving the ball down the court quick. Barbie in that right wing. Murray on Barbie. He'll spin in the paint. Mid-range jumper. Gets a shooter's roll.
It really feels like right now the Coyotes are controlling the tempo of the game right now and making the Primetime players play a little faster than they want to.
And that's exactly where they're at. Up by 6. Biggest lead's been 7 in the first. As Williams' shot was missed off the heel of the iron. Pulling down a rebound was Odell. Booker hit the floor, and we got a foul. And with the foul, it's going to be on Kendrick Colvin.
Oh, man. It seems like Trevor Booker just, as he fell to the ground, reached for some part of his leg. I hope that we're not experiencing an injury here.
That definitely will impact the prime time is Booker. As he will be headed to the sideline, get some medical attention from the trainer. As Booker untying his shoe and tying it back, so.
Could possibly be an ankle. I think Van Turner is going to come into the game to check in to take his place.
As Booker walks down the sideline, trying to walk it out. They'll throw in Van Turner for Booker. This is Primetime's opportunity to slow the momentum down for the Coyotes and work the ball in the paint to Ricardo Glenn. It's a mismatch. Glenn with the ball on the left block. One dribble, and he's stripped from behind by Raheem Oshidi, and Raheem picks up the foul.
We're going to see if Raheem Oshidi is going to be able to have the same impact on Ricardo Glenn as he had on Trevor Booker.
Definitely going to be interesting to see how that. As Booker's steady walking it out. 25-19 is the score. 1:09 left in the first. Ricardo Glenn, 86% free throw shooter on the season, makes the first. Cut it within 5.
With this pace of the first quarter, this is the lowest scoring first quarter I've seen in my history of being around the ECBL.
Definitely. I mean, if you look at what both teams averaging all season is deep in the mid 100s, and right now we're stepping at 20. A total of 46 points in the first quarter. Murray with his first bucket off the left side. The prime time with a chance to take the lead on the next possession, closing out the first quarter. It's with a chance right here. The prime time will take the lead with a bucket, with a deep three, and it's runs out. Ricardo with the power rebound, and his shot's blocked at a bucket.
These refs are letting them play through contact.
Right there, they definitely called a blocking foul. And picking up the blocking foul was Odell Turner. That will send Isaiah Mays to the free throw line.
Interesting to see how long we're going to, if Trevor Booker be returning in the second quarter.
Hopefully Devin plays without CP3. They definitely going to need some help. And I'm a Suns fan, got to roll with the Phoenix now.
Suns in 4. Well, we know who their opponent to be now with Los Angeles
last night.
Yeah, so that's going to be a good matchup.
One thing about Mays is his shot. He's got so much circle position on the ball. It was like he spins it right up, it's like he's volleyballing it. Prime time with a chance to take the lead, closing out the first. Moore will take it to the bucket, kick it, left elbow for Turner. 3, no. And we have a whistle with 1.6 on the clock. It's a push-off by Ricardo. So the Coyotes, 2-point lead, 25-23. Williams shot at the buzzard, and it's off the glass, and that's going to close out the first quarter. At the end of 1, the Coyotes lead by 2, 25-23. You're listening to the ECBL Championship on High Level Media.
At Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor, we offer 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. We give you the best recommendation for care based on your needs and goals. Ultimately, it's your body, your health, your life, your choice. Our goal at Creech Chiropractic is to educate and adjust as many families as possible toward optimal health and wellness through natural chiropractic care. The superior physician treats the patient before the illness is manifested. It is only the inferior physician who treats the illness he was unable to prevent. Give us a call today at 919-367-2828. That's 919-367-2828. And get to your 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatrics certified chiropractor.
6-0 run by the PrimeTime Players. Chunk into the lead, 25-23 at the end of 1. We'll see what the Coyotes have in store for the second quarter. See if they can get the same jump that they did in the first.
Well, PrimeTime is going to have to be able to take control of the pace of the game and slow it down in order for them to be able to come over the hump and take the lead back.
And that's one spot. If the PrimeTime Players get the lead, it might be a good night for the Coyotes. As Barbie gets the miss off of Moore's 3. Barbie drives, small man on the court, goes up strong like the big man. Right there to clean it up was Isaiah Mays. Back to a 4-point lead for the Coyotes. Moore bounce passes it over to Turner. As Murray will take a 3, and it's good. Second 3 for the Coyotes. Second 3 for the PrimeTime. 27-26. Williams in the paint, stops on that baseline, goes to Oshidi. As Mays with a runner, teardrop off the back of the iron. Power with the rebound and going up, and it's overshot, shoots to rim. Turner Jr. left side. Drops at baseline, nice pass in the paint is the interception.
Oshidi again, breaking up a pass.
Williams with the wraparound layup for the Coyotes. 29-26, back to a 3-point lead for the Coyotes. Just underway here in the second quarter. Turner Jr. will take a 3, and it's nothing but nylon.
Back to a tied game.
Tie game. First tie since 4-all mark in the first. 29-29. Barbie, top of the key, dancing around. Double team, that zone defense by the PrimeTime Players. Oshidi kicks it. And we got a shot clock violation by Mays. That's one thing. Look at the defense from the PrimeTime. They come out in the second quarter in that zone 2-3.
And that's an excellent move. As in the first quarter, the Coyotes were just penetrating it well. So playing in that zone is really going to, I think, close things up for them and give them a better chance at being successful.
Turner Jr. with another 3, and it's off the heel of the iron. Colvin pulling down the rebound. It's Colvin's 6th rebound in the first half. Barbie will take a 3 off the right wing. Too hard off the right side. Turner Jr. kicks it. And it's out of bounds off of the Coyotes.
The big guys are really having trouble handling that ball today. Maybe it's something with the heat and the ball slick.
That's the only thing I could think of because Booker dropped it 4 or 5 times. So was Ricardo, and Moore's first 3. Flip the scoreboard, 32-29. PrimeTime Players lead the Coyotes.
The start of the second quarter has been more accustomed to what we're seeing with the PrimeTime Players with knocking down those threes.
That defense has definitely stopped, like you said, the penetration by the Coyotes on the 2-3 zone. So Mays will head back to the free throw line for a second trip. It's 0 for 2 on the day. He makes the first. Two-point game, 9:21 left in the first half. And he makes a second. Shoot 50% from the charity stripe is Isaiah Mays. Left side 3 on the way by Turner Jr., and it was different area code right there.
There we go, off to the races.
4 threes to start the second quarter. for the PrimeTime Players. Barbie will try to answer back off the left baseline. Right there to clean it up was the next smallest man on the court, Mr. Williams, with the two-handed slam.
That was very athletic, acrobatic.
35-33. Chris Moore feeds the middle. They go back out to Turner Jr. He'll unleash another three, and Ricardo Glenn with the rebound and a muscle down low as he goes up strong.
Absolute monster.
Ricardo said, stand your ground. This is my house. Three by Colvin. It's too hard. Moore with the rebound. Moore gets a high screen by Ricardo. Ooh, it looked like he wanted to drop it to Ricardo. He does down low. Ricardo goes up strong. Here come the PrimeTime Players that we know, 39-33.
Looks like Trevor Booker is having healing powers as he's getting ready to check back into the game.
Dawson dances, goes to Barbie. Barbie drives on his big man, kicks it over to Colvin. Colvin goes baseline as Ricardo didn't step up on defense. Let him go up easy. 39-35. Booker will check in the next dead ball. Murray to Moore. Back to Murray down low, and Murray with a nice little layup off the right side. 41-35. 6-point lead for the PrimeTime Players. Dawson for three.
Big time three. Big shot.
Trying to pick up the outside shooting that his nephew has was Chase Dawson. They feed down low to Ricardo. His spin around shots off the front of the iron. Hulling down the rebound was Isaiah Mays. They'll kick it in. Williams will stop at the free throw line and pop it off. Once a 6-point lead, back to one. 6:50 left in the first. Murray to Moore.
Williams is really coming alive in the second quarter.
Turner for three off the left baseline, and it's nothing but nylon. Raining threes for the PrimeTime Players. 44-40. 6:30 left in the second. Williams, far side. He'll have an uncontested three, and he'll rain it down on Chris Moore.
That is 3 consecutive buckets for Kevin Williams.
Moore to Murray. Murray drives, kicks it over to Turner. Working a perimeter, and we have a whistle.
Could the refs be trying to clean up some of this contact and chippiness?
That's exactly what he's doing. Is he called a foul on Kendrick Colvin. Kendrick Colvin with a foul. As Bracey and Booker checks in. Moore will have a seat. Set the lineup for the PrimeTime Players. Murray, Ricardo Glenn, Bracey, Turner, and Booker. And we have a legal screen on, and it's a foul on Ricardo Glenn. 44-43. I thank everybody for tuning in on High Level Media NC and watching today's coverage of the ECBL Championship. Kevin Williams, that was a Dawson with the up and under layup as the Coyotes got a lead again, 45-44. 7-0 run by the Coyotes. Bracey's three's too hard off the back of the iron. Williams with the rebound. Williams has 6 of the team's 8 on the run. Barbie. It's amazing how Booker can stand there flat-footed and still power for a rebound over anybody on the Coyotes.
And he grabbed it with such force.
Bracey answers back for the PrimeTime. 46-45. Williams stands guarded by Bracey. Bracey blocks it from behind, and coming up with it is Bracey. They push it in the front court. Right to Booker. Booker feeds Ricardo. Ricardo draws an and one on Colvin.
That is a big, big play for the primetime players.
And we got a timeout. 48-45. Ricardo Glenn headed to the free throw line. You're listening to ECBL Championship on High Level Media.
Sunny days are here. Why drive around in a dirty car? Remember, a dirty car is a dirty shame. Come on over to American Pride Express Car Wash and let the guys and girls clean it like we own it. Buy an Express gift card and we'll give you a free premium car wash free. Gift cards can be purchased at any of our convenient locations in Raleigh, Wake Forest, Garner, Cary, Knightdale, Apex, Clayton, Smithfield, Fuqua, Verona. Clean cars, good service, affordable prices.
Every Friday at 7:30 a.m., join the Sports Shop with Reese and K. Mack along with Wade Harris of the Raleigh Firebirds for Firebirds Friday. That's right, all the information you may want for the upcoming games, status of the players. You check it out each and every Friday at 7:30 a.m. on 99.3 and 96.5 FM, as well as streaming on WRALSportsFan.com.
8-0 run by the Coyotes, and then here comes the Ricardo Glenn and Booker combo. With the and one was Ricardo Glenn, as who head to the free throw line, coming out of the timeout, as Coach Manny Green had to call a timeout to slow the team down. And we are back into another timeout, but we're going to stay right here. What a great fast action here for both quarters, as we've seen. It's usually the tale of two halves, but right now it's the tale of two quarters.
It's for sure. You're seeing the North Carolina Coyotes slow their pace down a little bit, which is giving the primetime players a little more momentum, and they're controlling the pace to kind of get back in the lead and take control of this game.
Yeah, we take a look at the ECBL standings throughout the season. The Coyotes finished behind Petersburg Cavaliers on the season at a 8-5 record. Not a bad record, but the primetime players definitely come in with the best record at a 12-2 on the season.
Yeah, they lost 2 in a row, which was, had people concerned in the basketball community with them losing 2 in a row, but they were able to pick it back up and get right back to the championship game this season.
That's where they're at right now, as Ricardo Glenn will head to the free throw line and shoot the and one. But I tell you, it was great. It takes a well-known athlete to have eyes all over the court, as, on that pass, Booker caught it at top of the key. And, anybody else would have, brought it up. Booker scoops it under and spins it right down to Ricardo, and Ricardo knew they had that chemistry. And
I think that's why you see them consistently in the championship game, and also being able to get to the next level to play in the big tournament on ESPN.
Ricardo makes the first one on the TBT, as the primetime players will be playing in the TBT this season. Ricardo picks up a careless foul.
That's 2 quick fouls for him right here in the second quarter.
Definitely, I'd put more back in, try to slow it down, and put some. It's hard to say. I'd move Bracey down low and put more back in.
It looks like Chris Thomas is going to risk it all and leave Ricardo Glenn in the game.
49-47. Shot by Barbie was good. Step back, Murray on the 2, 15-footer, rims out. With Ricardo Glenn with 2 quick fouls, his rebounding is going to slow down a little bit, because he doesn't want to catch 3 going into the half.
Yeah, if you just look at his body language, you see he doesn't want to mix it up right now.
As he's defending on the it's a foul. The foul is on Bracey. 49-47. Primetime still leads the Coyotes. The Coyotes with the chance to tie it up will be in the hands of Mr. Aaron Dawson. He misses the first.
We'll have an opportunity to bring it within 1 now.
As he misses that, as Ricardo Glenn got away with a foul as he pushes Isaiah Mays with a putback off his missed free throw was Aaron Dawson. They're all tied up at 49.
There goes that vision you were talking about again.
Back in the hands of Booker, and Booker goes up strong, 51-49, 3:53 left. Williams stops at the 10 feet mark and comes up short. Murray to Bracey. Bracey for three, nothing but nylon. 54-49. Oshidi to Barbie. Barbie drives, left-handed layup, reverse, and it's good.
Van Turner sure has no concept of range when he shoots that ball.
No. Bracey come up short on that trip. As right now, the difference in right now is the Coyotes, PrimeTime's playing in the hands of the Coyotes, and that's exactly what's happening. Is the Coyotes is controlling the momentum right now with the and one.
Manny Green, sure, Coach Manny Green has calling that timeout right after the media seems to have made the right call to get his team some rest and to take back control of the momentum of this game.
54-43. Isaiah Mays with the chance to tie it. As he knows with Ricardo with two fouls, all you got to do is take it to the hole, and the big man's going to, pick up a cheap foul. 3:11 left. Free throw is no good. Booker powering with the rebound. Cook it over to Murray. Down low, back to Booker. Booker double team, left-handed layup is good. Booker's talking as he's going down the court. 56-53. Aaron Dawson in the paint. Nice little bunny at the bucket. 56-52. Coyotes are now letting the PrimeTime set up in that 2-3 zone. As Booker is eating Oshidi up down low.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how this battle progresses. You see Oshidi being frustrated as he's turning to the ref complaining, and Trevor Booker, letting him know about it as he goes up.
Booker sets a high screen on Moore. Rolls. Left baseline. Booker on Oshidi. Booker with the 6-footer. No. Draws a foul. Oshidi picks up. Has to be Oshidi's second or third.
Coach Manny Green is not happy with the call.
As the players are looking and talking, that shouldn't even been a call. Booker got away with that one as he makes the first. It's Manny Green, the coach, is talking to Chris in the backcourt as Booker makes a second. 58-55, 3-point lead for PrimeTime. So they picked the ball up at three-quarter court is Dawson. Dawson drives, got plenty of room, and Booker with and picking up the foul was Bracey. I was thinking it had been on Booker coming from behind.
What a block.
So Dawson will head to the free throw line to shoot two. 2:23 left in the second.
As they were walking back, Barbie was asking the ref for a goaltending.
That's what I was thinking the call was going to be. It's really hard to say. I mean, you coming that far out. You know what I mean? Booker looked straight up. The bucket was good for Dawson. Second free throw. Rims out. Fight for the rebound. Coming out with their PrimeTime players. They kick it ahead to Bracey. Bracey on the left side. Drops to Murray. Behind the back pass. Back to Bracey. Bracey on that baseline. Goes around the screen by Booker. Drops it to Booker. Booker shot blocked by Oshidi. Oshidi kicks it ahead to Mays. Mays right side. Back to Oshidi for two.
Oh, five slammer jammer.
Oshidi with a big slam. All tied up at 58. Back to Murray for three, no. Bracey with the rebound, kicks it to Moore. Moore to Murray. Here come the primetime players. Up and under layup by Murray is good.
Excellent ball movement.
60-58. Williams. No numbers. Pulls it back out far side. Left-handed dribble goes baseline on Moore. Kicks it over to the corner. Barbie with it. He'll drive. Give it to Oshidi. Oshidi trailing with the right-handed layup. Oshidi in the right spot at the right time on both buckets. 60-60. This is the type of championship game you want on this Saturday afternoon. Murray loses the dribble, comes back with it. Goes to Booker. Booker drives. Bunny in the paint, good. I'd have to, begin to wonder, just because it's Trevor Booker, you think it looked like he traveled on that one for me.
Well, you get 3 steps in the NBA.
Looked like it took about 33. Williams drives on Booker. Pull up 14-footer's good. All tied up at 62 once again.
The second quarter, this scoring has really picked up as we've got around 40 points per team in this second quarter.
Yeah, the first quarter was controlled by the Coyotes. But right now, as the primetime scores, Booker for three. Nothing but nylon as he's calling out his man to come out and defend him. 8 seconds separate the game and the shot clock. Williams stands with a scissor dribble. Drives on Bracey. Switches hands with a layup, and it's good. Bracey, nice defense, but couldn't guard the switching hands of the 65-64. Prime time with a 1-point lead. Booker stands between the circles. Driving on Oshidi. Up and under, layup's good. As Booker is like, what? Get off of me, I'm your daddy. Williams, three, buckets.
Oh, wow.
Bucket is good, and we are all tied up at 67 at the end of the first half. You're listening to the ECBL Championship on High Level Media.
Wow.
Every Friday at 7:30 a.m., join the Sports Shop with Reese K. Mack along with Wade Harris of the Raleigh Firebirds for Firebirds Friday. That's right, all the information you may want for the upcoming games, status of the players. You check it out each and every Friday at 7:30 a.m. on 99.3 and 96.5 FM, as well as streaming on WRALSportsFan.com.
Same way we started off here, 0-0, just add 67, and that's where we stand at halftime, all knotted up again. PD Doors here in the ECBL Championship with my man, Mr. A.
I'm here. I'm here.
I'll tell you, that first half was something to be talking about.
And, man, it was back and forth, up and down.
All right, some stats, facts, figures of the first half for the primetime players. Leading away, 6'8", number 35, out of Clemson. Trevor Booker with 23. Pretty quiet 23, honestly.
It is. He went on quiet little bunches of scoring.
Trevor Booker with 23, followed by Van Turner's with 12. We have two standing at 9. Ricardo Glenn and James Murray both with 9. As we got 2 with 6. Chris Moore and Bracey both with 6. And Odell Turner with the lonely 2. And we take a look at the Coyotes for the Mid-South Conference champions. Leading the way, Kevin Williams with an exciting 20. 3 of those come at the end there with a buzzer beater.
Wow, what a big shot.
Midway through, I told him, a few minutes ago, I said, he could have stepped in about 6 more feet because he let loose before.
Yeah, but it was good from the time it left his finger.
Aaron Dawson with 16, followed by Kendrick Colvin with 12. Isaiah Mays with 6, James Barbie with 9, and Raheem Oshidi stands with 4, with 3 fouls for Oshidi. But I tell you, the tail of the second half is going to be how the primetime players react in this third quarter.
Well, I think keys for them for this second half is going to be to see if they can get Oshidi in foul trouble, to have him on the bench. Because even with those 4 points, I think he's been probably the most impactful for the Coyotes' success, being able to stay in this game.
Definitely primetime players, the 5-time defending ECBL champions out of the Southern Conference, definitely want to come out with a 2-3 zone.
For sure. They want to make sure they pack it in, as in the first half, those Coyotes were getting to the basket at will whenever they wanted to, and they were converting on those opportunities whenever they got 2 feet in the lane.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're inside the final minute at halftime. We're going to come right back here with the third quarter, sponsored by Carolina Ale House of Raleigh.
Sunny days are here. Why drive around in a dirty car? Remember, a dirty car is a dirty shame. Come on over to American Prime Express Car Wash and let the guys and girls clean it like we own it. Buy an Express gift card and we'll give you a free premium car wash free. Gift cards can be purchased at any of our convenient locations in Raleigh, Wake Forest, Garner, Cary, Knightdale, Apex, Clayton, Smithfield, Fuqua, Verona. Clean cars, good service, affordable prices.
67-67, we stand in the final championship game of the ECBL here in Fort Mills, South Carolina. I'm PD Doors with your call today with my main man to my right side, Mr. Anderson. Third quarter is all the tale for the primetime.
Well, can't wait to see what they come out with as they picked up their scoring here in the second quarter. Looking forward to seeing them as they warmed up, carry that out through the third, fourth quarter.
We need a good third quarter as we're halfway between what we normally would be. Both teams average about 140 a game, and right now we're at 67. So the prime time will get the ball to start the second half. Set the lineup for the prime time on the court is Booker, Moore, Bracey, Turner, and Turner. For the Coyotes, Mays, Colvin, Barbie, Aaron, and Williams.
Big bucket by Turner there to start off the quarter.
Turner starts it off for the prime time, 69-67. Barbie. And Turner picks his pocket. Turner has numbers, pulls it back out. Hands it off to Bracey to Booker. Booker, top of the key, kicks it to Moore. Moore for 3 off the right side. Butter.
And they really do not want to see Chris Moore get going because he can absolutely dominate a game once he gets some flow going under him.
5-0 run to start the opening third. Colvin for 3, no. Moore with the rebound. Fingertip rebound. Moore's looking ahead like a good point guard would. Looking up court, drops it off to Booker. Booker to Bracy. Bracy to Moore, baseline. He'll kick it over to Odell, and Odell will step in on a 2 and butter. 7-0 run.
Hey, keep playing with that pace.
74-67. Dawson, top of the key on Bracy. Gets it off a step, and it's good. First bucket and open in 2 minutes for the Coyotes. 74-69. Turner goes to Moore down low. He'll kick it Odell. Odell to Bracy for 3. No. Williams with uncontested rebound. So he'll take a 3 as he comes down and stops before the defense can come up on him.
That's 23. That puts him right there at his average for the year, where he averages around 23 points a game.
Moore with a lazy pass and a stolen. Booker with the strip by Oshidi. Booker. Stolen back by Oshidi with numbers. 2-on-1, and Williams takes it all by himself. All tied up at 74. Moore to Booker. Turner for 3. Short. Mays with the rebound. Both teams come out on a 7-0 run each side. Murray and Williams. It's making a 10-0 run for the Coyotes. That was a 2. That was a 3. 77-74. Barbie near side, curls around. Looks like you want to take that straightaway 3. Loses his dribble, goes to Williams. Williams gets a screen, rolls. Step back into 3, passes it, and a block by Moore. Kicks it over to Dawson, and Dawson stripped by Moore. Moore pushes ahead Odell, all alone with a one-handed slam. 76-77, Coyotes still lead. Colvin on Booker, and Booker says not today. He'll stay right with it, and Booker comes up with it.
Kevin Williams being active on both sides of the ball.
Williams' 3 was too hard. Fighting for the rebound, and coming out with it is the players from PrimeTime. Moore drives, baseline. And we have a foul on Barbie. One-point game, 77-76, 8-11 left in the third. Booker extend the free throw line right. Bracy feeds Booker down low. Booker to Moore. He'll step into the 3, and it's butter.
I am telling you, you do not want to see Chris Moore get going in this second half.
Definitely one player for the perimeter you can definitely get killed by. 79-77.
If I'm not mistaken, he's the lone player that's been here for all 5 of these ECBL championships.
Barbie's jumpers missed. For the Coyotes coming up with, they shoot a 3. And Colvin misses a 3. Coming up with the third chance. Shot clock back 18. Williams drives. Leaves it for alley-oop, but couldn't get alley-oop was Colvin, and he'll go up strong.
Kevin Williams has been a part of every single bucket for the North Carolina Coyotes in the second half, either with a score or an assist.
As Turner Jr. with a 3 off the left side for the PrimeTime players. 82-79, Williams and Turner. Kicks it to Barbie, top of the key. Back to Williams. Step in on a 2, and it's butter. Kevin Williams, once again, like you said, Anderson. 82-81. Bracy drives, layup, no. Booker, rebound, put back, yes. 84-81. as Oshidi will check in. Dawson, Oshidi, Colvin, Williams. That's all the Coyotes have on the court. Barbie went to the bathroom.
And Mays took a...
As we're going to step away and come right back here once we figure this out.
Sunny days are here. Why drive around in a dirty car? Remember, a dirty car is a dirty shame. Come on over to American Prime Express Car Wash and let the guys and girls clean it like we own it. Buy an Express gift card and we'll give you a free premium car wash free. Gift cards can be purchased at any of our convenient locations in Raleigh, Wake Forest, Garner, Cary, Knightdale, Apex, Clayton, Smithfield, Fuqua, Verona. Clean cars, good service, affordable prices.
Hit in the face or something. You know how boys are getting at it. Well, because Trevor was just looking at there. Trevor was like, he's a leader.
Welcome back as we had Isaiah Mays get elbowed in the mouth. So we're back in action here. So set the lineup for the Coyotes. Colvin, Oshidi, Barbie, Williams, and Dawson. For the primetime players, they got Bracey, Turner Jr., and Oshidi tries to clean up the missed shot, and Booker's fighting for the rebound. Powers with the big power and rebound is Trevor Booker.
We'll see if that break in the action is going to provide the spark that the Coyotes are going to need to get their fast break going again.
Bracey with a two-handed layup off the right side. 86-81. Williams drives, kicks it to Colvin. Colvin to Oshidi. Oshidi to Dawson. Dawson right-handed layup, no. And Colvin with the putback.
It was a great swoop in by the All-Star to get that putback to get them back scoring in the scoring column.
Turner Jr., nice look to Booker. Booker wraparound layup is good. 88-83, like his days at Clemson. 88-83. Primetime players lead the Coyotes. Oshidi had to clear out the paint before he got charged with 3 seconds. Colvin drives. Layup, good, over Odell.
That's back-to-back baskets by Kendrick Colvin.
Bracey, 16-footer, back of the iron. Colvin with a rebound, kicks it to Dawson. Dawson with a stutter step back on a three, butter. 88-88, all tied up, 4:47 left in the third.
Neither team can seem to break away here.
Bracey's baseline's cut off. Go to Moore to Booker. Booker kicks it left side three. Nothing but nylon for Turner. 91-88.
We're inching closer and closer to that century mark.
And Turner right there with the back-to-back buckets. Every team gets up by 5. The other one going 5-0 run, and it's battling back and forth. Definitely the type of championship you want.
For sure. You don't want to see either team get blown out of the game, get out of control. So,
because once teams get blown out, they just get lazy and start hacking and fouling, and before you know it, we're all in a wrestle match here.
And 3 hours later.
Exactly right. 93-88. Media timeout. You're listening to the ECBL Championship on High Level Media.
Spring has sprung, and that means one thing in North Carolina: pollen. Yeah, I know I said the word pollen, but don't hate me. Now let's be serious for a moment. No one likes a car that looks like Big Bird coming down the road all covered in pollen. So why should you? Get into American Pride Express Car Wash with 8 locations in the Triangle. To find the closest location to you, just visit us at AmericanPrideExpress.com/locations. Open 7 days a week, rain or shine.
York Properties has everything you need under one roof, from brokerage to property or association management, security to maintenance, landscaping to tenant upfit. York Properties has all the corners covered. We don't want to be the biggest commercial real estate company in the Research Triangle region, just the best. Give us a call today at 919-821-1350. Again, that phone number, 919-821-1350.
It's time for more exciting action. Let's take a courtside with play-by-play man Petey Dardis.
5-0 run by the Primetime Players. They lead 93-88 over the Coyotes. 4 minutes left in the third. Be the Coyotes ball as Kendrick Colvin will come into play at quarter court. As the Primetime Players go back to a man-to-man defense as they see potentially the mismatch with Oshidi and Booker. Oshidi with the ball. Booker's giving him free spaces to go. He'll drop it off. 3 on the way. Off the back of the iron. Oshidi hits the floor. Moore to Bracey. As they unleash a 3, and it's no good for the Players. As Odell blocks Colvin's layup. As Ricardo, Glenn, and Murray will check in. As Bracey and Turner will have a seat. As Booker cleans up the residue on the ground.
All these breaks in play are surely in North Carolina Coyotes' advantage right now, is it's giving them plenty of time to recuperate.
Barbie takes the baseline jumper off the far side, and it's nothing but nylon. 93-90. 3:12 left. Murray to Booker. Booker sets the screen for Moore. The ball is getting slippery out there as the Primetime Players cannot hold on to it. Williams with numbers. Leaves it Oshidi. Oshidi right-handed layup. Back within 1. 93-92. Primetime Players looking for their 6th. We have a whistle.
Kendrick
93-92.
Kendrick Colvin was not pleased with the call.
No, it's he's going to get a technical if he doesn't leave it alone. Primetime Players with the ball. Chris Moore for 3. Too hard. Dawson with the rebound. He'll look to head to Williams. And Williams will take a little bunny in the paint. And Booker with the rebound. Loses the rebound. And it stays right with the Coyotes.
Kendrick Colvin is
Colvin's not leaving it alone. As Coach Manning Green is telling Kendrick to leave it alone. As they come in to Oshidi is Williams. Williams will take a 3. Too hard off the iron. Here comes Trevor Booker in the offense. Booker drives on Colvin. He'll kick it. They have a 3-second call. They didn't think they're down the court for 3 seconds.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
Might have been a makeup call somewhere along the lines there. 93-92, Primetime Players with the lead. Coyotes with their second chance to take the lead. Step back, Dawson, no. Booker with the rebound, goes to Glenn. Murray, stutter steps, 3. Too hard off the back of the iron. Williams. Barbie drives in the paint. Layup is good. 94-93.
He froze everybody with that pump fake.
Booker spins it to Ricardo Glenn. He'll triple team in the paint. There's the Booker. Booker drives. And Booker's hobbling with an ankle again. Williams kicks it to Dawson. Back to Williams for 3. Heel the iron. Ricardo with the rebound. And they kick it out. Barbie. It's Ricardo Glenn and them just volleyballing it down low on a rebound. If you're a big man, you need to grab it, not volleyball.
That ball must be slick with that heat. And you can hear Chris Moore down here complaining about them playing illegal defense on the last play with Ricardo Glenn being triple teamed.
95-93. Primetime Players lead by 1. So Sheedy got away with the foul as the Coyotes. Dawson's alley-oop to Williams was good. Back and forth. Inside the final minute of the third quarter. With only 12 minutes to go. Might get some extra time in today's ECBL championship.
Couldn't ask for a better championship game, though.
Definitely could not. 9 seconds left. 1 second separates the game and the shot clock. We have a foul on Colvin. Colvin definitely has to be fouling out close.
He's so close.
I think if he would have got it technical, it might have been lights out.
Would have been a night for him.
He's got 4 fouls. Murray down low, and we got a foul. And Murray heads to the free throw line. So Murray got hacked from behind. Murray with a chance to tie it or take the lead. They trail by 1. Kendrick Colvin with 4 going into the fourth quarter. Murray makes the first. (96-96). Spins, looks, puts up the shot, nothing but nylon.
See if we can finish the second half with an exciting end. This third quarter.
Williams picks it up, and that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. 97-96. Don't go nowhere. We got an exciting fourth quarter, sponsored by Fidelity Investments.
Need a place to manage your investment? Then look no further than Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs. Whether you need to roll over an IRA or open a traditional or Roth IRA, our exceptional guidance and wide range of investment options can help you plan intelligent guidance in person, online, or over the phone. We offer access to powerful tools and comprehensive research. We also offer great value, including no account fees and no minimums to open an account. Maybe you want to talk about mutual funds. Choose from over 10,000 funds, many with no transaction fee. How about brokerage? $0 commission for U.S. stock, ETF, and options trades. And how about some cash management? You get reimbursed for ATM fees with no minimum balance required. Sound like something you want to take a look at? Then give them a call today at 800-631-1903. That's 800-631-1903. Or visit Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs, North Carolina.
It's time for more exciting action. Let's take a courtside with play-by-play man Petey Dardis.
Welcome back. Money quarter is ahead of us, Anderson, as we got 97-96 in the ECBL championship right here in Fort Mill, South Carolina.
Looking forward to an exciting fourth quarter. We had a big third quarter by Kevin Williams of the North Carolina Coyotes, who absolutely played Batman for his team.
I mean, if you take a look at every quarter, you know, other than halftime, we're tied at 67. The first quarter was a 1-point lead. Halftime, we're tied. Third quarter, a 1-point lead. So, I mean, we can't go into a tie. I mean, we can. Then we'll have fifth quarter, but, it'll be overtime. With the ball is going to be the Coyotes, as Isaiah Mays will check in as he was the injured player in the third. Set the lineup for the Coyotes. Colvin, Mays, Williams, Barbie, Dawson. Layup by Colvin. Left side is good, 98-97.
I think the Coyotes really follow the keys to the game to be successful. I think it's going to come down to can they control the tempo this fourth quarter and sustain it the entire time. They seem to lose their pace halfway of each quarter and let the primetime players get back in it.
Here comes Murray answering back as Murray hits a three, and we've hit a century mark here. 100-98. Williams to Dawson. Dawson head fake that three. Trying to get a step on Turner Jr. He'll drop it to Colvin. Colvin will take the three on Booker. Booker with a long rebound. Kicks it off to Murray to Turner. He'll kick it to Murray. Moore, right side, three, buckets.
He's waking up.
He's waking up. Waking up for the fourth. Moore stands with about 14 points. Dawson's three is neither Ricardo Glenn or Booker contested that rebound and that putback by Colvin. 100-103 as Moore. 105-100. 10 minutes left until we crown the champion. Moore. Should have took it himself, but didn't want to be too greedy. Give it to Ricardo. Williams for three. Booker with a rebound. No, they volleyballed out to Dawson. Dawson for three.
You can see it's like their legs aren't under them right now, so wondering if their condition is coming into play right now.
Definitely have to take it. It's like a lot of players out there fatiguing. It's 105-100. As Booker will head to the free throw line, shooting two. Booker's free throw rims out. Booker misses a second. Volleyball back out. Here comes Dawson in offense. Kicks it to Barbie. The trail of Mays. Mays screens on Barbie. Drives. Up and under layup is good.
Great patience by Barbie.
Ricardo Glenn. Left post. Baby hook. Good. 107-102. 9 minutes left. Booker double clutching the rebounds. Moore bounces it to Murray. Murray with a layup.
What a play. What a play.
What a pass by Moore to Murray. 7-point lead for primetime players. As the fatigue set in for the Coyotes. Travel 3 hours, get out of the car and pick up a basketball. Barbie with an and one on Moore.
Well, Barbie sure doesn't seem to be tired. He is really getting active here in the fourth quarter. He's kind of taken over where Kevin Williams had that same role for the team in the third.
Williams, that half-court shot at the buzzer in the first half definitely prevailed for the third quarter for him because he come in and dropped six in a row in the third.
He was looking unstoppable there for the first couple of minutes.
He should be shooting one as Barbie. Barbie misses the free throw. Booker with the rebound. Murray, far side, brings the ball up the court. Hands it off to Booker. Booker left side to Moore. Inside to Ricardo Glenn. Glenn on Coleman. Drops it to Booker. Booker right-handed layup, and it's good.
Look at that. The big fella showing some agility and passing.
111 to 104. Williams drives, kicks, three, wide open. No one there on defense, and he suck it home was Colvin.
And he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Triple ones to 107. Seems like everybody's flat-footed. Still 7 minutes left. Williams with the steal. With numbers. And they had cheap foul on Chris Moore as he stops the ball. $7:28 left in the fourth quarter. Triple ones to 107. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there tomorrow.
Well, thank you.
Yes, sir. All the fathers, good. Happy Father's Day. Hopefully you have a great weekend with the kids. If not, have a good dinner and a cold adult beverage.
Will do.
111 to 107. Approaching a minute without a bucket.
Man, Coach Chris Thomas is really getting fired up over that call. You can really feel the emotions of the championship starting to rev up on both sides.
And we got a timeout, Coyotes, 111 to 107. Coyotes trail the PrimeTime here in the final fourth quarter of the ECBL championship.
1 in 3 adults in America have pre-diabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Here's 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mom my. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse pre-diabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk.
It's time for more exciting action. Let's take it courtside with play-by-play man Petey Dardis.
111 to 107. Coyotes with the ball, trailing the PrimeTime players in the 2021 ECBL championship in Fort Mill, South Carolina. Dawson drives on Ricardo Glenn. He misses the layup. Following with the rebound was Colvin. Here come the PrimeTime players. 3 on the way. Turner, no. Colvin with the rebound. He'll push it ahead to Dawson. Dawson left side. Drops it off to Oshidi. Oshidi with the wraparound dunk and misses it. Not sure what the foul was, but looked like Oshidi. As wasn't a foul. $111 to 107.
The officials doing their job to make sure that there's no conflict with the score or time. As they take the ball out of bounds, just want to make note that Trevor Booker and Ricardo Glenn are in the MVP race for the league of the ECBL.
Right now, isn't the Georgia Fire player right now leading all votes?
Well, they got the guy from the Carolina Thunder who's running away with the votes right now.
Oh, the Carolina Thunder running away with it?
B.J. Tyson.
Step back on that 2 was Mays, and he misses it. Turner Jr. with the rebound. Ricardo Glenn. Chris Moore will take a three off the left baseline, and it's nothing but butter.
And there goes your 2016 MVP with another big bucket at clutch time.
Up by 7, biggest lead for the prime time in this game. Stands at 7. Mays on Moore, and Moore draws the foul. Moore has to be carrying some fouls. It's 3 on Chris Moore. As Barbie will look to check back in. The next dead ball. As Mays will take the first free throw when it's good.
That spin that you pointed out earlier really is unique for the free throw.
Yeah, the spin. I mean, it's like, it looks like the globe just spinning. Like
But his form is right. It's really interesting to see how he gets the ball to do that.
114 to 109. Moore, far side. Drops it off to Turner. Ricardo Glenn on Oshidi. Backs Oshidi down. Left-handed layup blocked by Oshidi. Here come the Coyotes. 5:40 left. 114 to 109. Oshidi at the opposite end. Defensive end with hands on his hip. 3 more. Yes. Williams with the 3. Needed no help from Oshidi.
That is big time. That bucket right there has been really personifies what they've been doing all game. You got Oshidi with the big time defensive play. They push the ball, and Kevin Williams having a big time shot.
Turner stands. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drives. Runner off the glass. No. They'll hand it off to Williams. Williams with Oshidi. Oshidi layup blocked. And it stays right with the Coyotes as Turner Jr. And we have a media timeout. 4:59 left. 114 to 112 in the ECBL championship.
1 in 3 adults in America have pre-diabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Years 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mom my. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the
Bet he can't say that in reverse.
Great defense by Odell Turner with the defensive stop on the layup by Oshidi. But right now, the Carolina Coyotes will have the ball, trailing by 2, 114 to 112. The final 5 minutes of the 2021 East Coast Basketball League Championship.
Buckle your seatbelt.
Williams right into paint, and he missed. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Like he was too excited he had the opportunity. But COVID rebounds him back, and we're all tied up. Wow.
All's well that ends well.
Mays was so excited. He was going up with the shot before he had the ball, loses it. But the Coyotes stay with it. And we're all tied up at 114, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls with a double dribble by the reigning MVP, Chris Moore. Buckle your seatbelts, get your beverage of choice, as we could have some extra basketball on this beautiful Saturday. Barbie drives, baseline's cut off. He'll pull it back out. Oshidi with the screen, drops it to Oshidi, but Glenn has Turner right there with the steal. They'll push it ahead. Bracey for 3 buckets. Set 117 to 114. When you think you can get away, here comes the 3.
It's raining.
Williams, Euro step, and we have a whistle. And it was off the crossbar. $117 to 114. 3:55 left. Moore. Kicks it off to Bracey. Bracey drives, 1-on-4. And we have a whistle. And picking up the foul is Oshidi. Raheem Oshidi.
I think that's his 5th of the game.
Should have one more until he fouls out.
That could prove to be really big. Will he play tentative, or will he keep up his aggression? And if he keeps up his aggression, if he's able to play without fouling, but if he does foul, that could prove to be big time, as, you know, Trevor Booker still on the bench and Ricardo Glenn being a force on the inside for the primetime players.
With Trevor Booker on the bench, the primetime needs to make these free throws as they hold the lead by 3. 2-possession lead at the made free throw by Bracey. 118 to 114. 3:43 left. As Williams picks it up, forced to pick it up by Ricardo Glenn. Oshidi with the big screen on Williams. Barbie, 15 seconds left. Barbie drives, layups an air ball, and coming up with it is Bracey. Push it in to Turner Jr. Odell feeds Ricardo Glenn on the layup, and he's swapped. He did not get the call. Williams drives. Nice look to Mays, and Mays for 2. 118 to 116.
He didn't miss that pass. He was ready for that one.
180 seconds left. 2-point game, prime time. Drives, kicks it. Barbie with a chance to tie it up on Turner Jr., and it's good. We're all tied up at 118.
And at this point in the game, you're starting to wonder if the health of Trevor Booker's okay. Is he still sitting on the bench at a tie game with under 3 minutes to go?
Chris Moore. They spin it around. Bracey drives, baseline, and he's fouled. He'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Picking up the foul was Colvin. 2:22.
Fifth foul on Colvin. So we got.
So if we go in extra time, it's probably going to be lopsided.
We got 5 fouls on Colvin, 5 on Oshidi.
Bracey with the first made free throw. 119 to 118.
And you can hear the defensive strategy of the primetime players is they're being instructed to not allow any 3-pointers. That could be easier said than done.
Yes, definitely the way Williams plays. You got to set up in a full court press or something. We can't be walking back. Need to force Williams to pick up the ball, as he does. 2:20 left. Williams. Bracey on Williams. Oshidi with the screen. Williams drives, 14-footer off the heel. Ricardo Glenn with the rebound. With a 2-point lead, you want to eat up some of the shot clock. Bracey drives, wide open layup, and it's good.
Now we have a 2-point, you have a 2-possession game here. That could prove to be really big in this close game.
Dawson. Scissor dribble on Oshidi. And we have a whistle. So Dawson. And that's 6 fouls on Ricardo Glenn. So Ricardo Glenn will have a seat. And Trevor Booker returns to action. Dawson, first made free throw. 122 to 119.
Well, it's not heartbreaking to have an all-ACC former NBA player to come and check in when you have a foul out.
Yeah, that's definitely, I wouldn't feel bad. Makes both free throws. Two-point game. PrimeTime with the ball, 140 left. Strap back, set back, seat belts buckled because we got some PrimeTime basketball. Booker straight away. Looks left side at Bracey. Sets a screen for Bracey and Bracey gets it stripped. Oshidi to Colvin. 127. Colvin. Bounce pass it down low to Mays. Mays layup good. We're all tied up. 122. 114 left. Booker to Odell. Odell baseline cut off. Trapped off. Goes to Booker. Booker steps into it. Layup blocked. Williams with numbers. Oshidi. Layup good. 50 seconds left. PrimeTime trailing with the ball. Buckets!
I was just getting ready to say, is the experience of Moore, how important that was going to be in this stretch.
125 to 124. 38 seconds left. 3, no. With the putback, what a huge putback for the Coyotes. 126, 125, 26 seconds left. 3. Money!
Wow, big shot. Big shot by Van Turner Jr.
And we got a timeout. 128 to 126. Anderson, how critical was that for Van Turner, that 3?
That was huge. A missed shot there could essentially been the ball game.
Yeah, 2 straight trips, 2 straight threes, and that's why they call themselves PrimeTime.
PrimeTime players, baby.
Man, what a game. What a start off first quarter, 1-point lead. Halftime tied up at 67. 20 seconds left. 128, 126. Definitely don't need a 3. Take a 2, but don't foul.
We're got to strap ourselves up in a league that's very offensively focused, and a team in the North Carolina Coyotes that's very fast break pace, playing a half-court possession, and a team that has to play defense. This is going to really come down to 2 teams being out of what they're comfortable with, having to finish off a championship game.
Definitely don't want to, have them take a 3 and you foul either.
That would be horrible.
And the way the luck and the rain of the Coyotes right now, it will go in and get and you're up by 2 with 17 seconds left.
But maybe then we'll get another half-court 3-point shot to end the game.
So if you're Coach Manny Green, who's got the green light?
Going off of today, I'm definitely running something for number 33, Kevin Williams. Yeah. I am going through him, and we're going to live or die with that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 22 seconds left, 128, 126. Coyotes trail the PrimeTime. No shot clock. Kevin Williams with the ball between the rings, guarded tightly by Bracey. Bracey steps up on him. They straddle the timeline. They'll go left side to Dawson. Dawson drives on Booker. Booker blocks him. And that could be the end as Booker blocks Dawson at the end. Booker says, not today.
I couldn't have called it any better. The game is literally in the former MVP's hands, and the longest standing player with the PrimeTime players, and Chris Moore, who was an original player for them.
Aaron Dawson's looking to the sideline like he expected a call. I mean, you're going in against a 6'8" man.
There was nothing there. He met him up top.
Booker with a big block. So Chris Moore, with both made free throws, can put the icing on the cake. And he makes the first.
And it's the collectiveness he's doing it with. He doesn't look flustered at all.
And Moore makes a second. We got a 4-point game, 5 seconds left.
Well, they do have on these old Pacer uniforms. They possibly could get some of the Reggie Miller magic.
You know, at one point, you know, I'm an Indiana Pacers fan, but I lived in Phoenix for 15 years, season ticket holder. So I was a Reggie Miller fan back when I was a kid because, one, I didn't like the Bad Boys of Detroit.
I hear that.
I didn't want to be an MJ fan. I'm not a Carolina fan, so I didn't want to be an MJ fan, you know what I mean?
I hear that.
So I was like, hey, you know, I like the big white guy down low, Rick Smits.
Okay.
And I liked old Ice Time Reggie. And I always loved the matchup in Madison Square Garden in Indiana.
Well, let me ask you this. When were you – are you currently a Suns ticket holder?
No, I'm not, no.
Were you there when the nachos were cold?
Yeah. Nachos are cold. Yes, Suns, I seen some greats come in to U.S. Airways Arena before his talking stick, and I tell you, some of the greatest games is, you know, the Amari Stoudemire days and the Steve Nash days, and, you know, now we got the Booker and the CP3, but right now, 4-point game, 5 seconds left. Williams with the ball. He'll put up a three, and Isaiah Mays with the two-handed slam. So it's 130 to 128 with .2 left. And that's going to be the end of it. 130 to 128. Primetime players are your 2021 ECBL champions. We're going to come right back here with stats, facts, and figures and your MVP after a word from our sponsors.
Every Friday at 7:30 a.m., join the Sports Shop with Reese K. Mack along with Wade Harris of the Raleigh Firebirds for Firebirds Friday. That's right, all the information you may want for the upcoming games, status of the players. You check it out each and every Friday at 7:30 a.m. on 99.3 and 96.5 FM, as well as streaming on WRALSportsFan.com. Firebirds.
Sunny days are here. Why drive around in a dirty car? Remember, a dirty car is a dirty shame. Come on over to American Pride Express Car Wash and let the guys and girls clean it like we own it. Buy an Express gift card and we'll give you a free premium car wash free. Gift cards can be purchased at any of our convenient locations in Raleigh, Wake Forest, Garner, Cary, Knightdale, Apex, Clayton, Smithfield, Fuqua, Verona. Clean cars, good service, affordable prices. Sunny days are here. Why drive around in a dirty car? Remember, a dirty car is a dirty shame. Come on over to American Pride Express Car Wash and let the guys and girls clean it like we own it. Buy an Express gift card and we'll give you a free premium car wash free. Gift cards can be purchased at any of our convenient locations in Raleigh, Wake Forest, Garner, Cary, Knightdale, Apex, Clayton, Smithfield, Fuqua, Verona. Clean cars, good service, affordable prices. Sunny days are here. Why drive around in a dirty car? Remember, a dirty car is a dirty shame. Come on over to American Pride Express Car Wash and let the guys and girls clean it like we own it. Buy an Express gift card and we'll give you a free premium car wash free. Gift cards can be purchased at any of our convenient locations in Raleigh, Wake Forest, Garner, Cary, Knightdale, Apex, Clayton, Smithfield, Fuqua, Verona. Clean cars, good service, affordable prices.
130 to 128, the primetime players with the ECBL champions today. As I'm Petey Doris with your call today, Anderson, we have two great outstanding players in today's matchup. We have to our left is, I've said his name a million times,
Trevor
Booker and Chris Moore. Guys, congratulations on the big victory today. Chris, take us through that last few shots you guys took down there. You guys, it was battling back and forth.
Yeah, it was back and forth. We got two open. I know Bane got the open shot that he always hits, so we were confident that was going to go in, and then I got one at the top of the key. I was wide open for some reason, and I knocked it down. So
you're like ice out there tonight. It was all right. Trevor, it was a great outstanding defense at the end of the game there. Take us through some of the obviously you knew who they were going to. You know they were going to small guard play and coming underneath. Take us through some of that defense that you at the end of the game down there.
With that last possession on defense, we came out the timeout. We decided to switch everything. So I ended up on the guard. We were up 2, I think, and he tried to drive me for the basket. I did a good job of moving my feet, and thank goodness he was a smaller player. And I got the block.
Well, that's awesome, man. Now, with how the game was going, how do you think the pace, and that would be for you, Chris, like how do you think you all control the pace of what was going on?
I think around the end of the third quarter, we saw him getting tired, so we was like, hey, let's push the pace. Yes, sir! Let's go up and down so we can get them more tired than they already were. So they held in there to the end, so I commend them on that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, Trevor, as you look forward to kind of going into the Super Cup next week, how are you looking at going into TBT, and is that something that you're excited about? It is hot in here today.
All right, congratulations, guys, on a big victory, and next week we're on to the Super Cup. Congratulations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was MVP Chris Moore and Trevor Booker. Anderson, thanks for standing in tonight. Great. It's just like it started. It was all the way down to the wire.
It was awesome. It was awesome. It was fun. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. As the final score in the ECBL Championship, 130 to 128. On behalf of High Level Media, I'm Petey Doris with your call today. I'd like to thank all the fans for tuning in today in this ECBL champion as we crown the primetime players 130 to 128. Until next time on July 10th as we bring you the All-Star Game. You can follow the ECBL basketball on Twitter, Facebook, and all social media networks. Until next time, God bless and good night.
Listen and imagine. It takes 5 seconds to send a text, and for those 5 seconds, you're driving blind. Life is worth more than a text. Stay alive. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
All of us at High Level Media NC want to thank you, our listeners, and our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. If you missed any of tonight's high-flying action, go to